Love and light. Listen, my lips are a little dry, so I need to just handle that real quick. I just got back from outside. I took a walk, and it is 6:05 a.m. I took a 30-minute walk. I just needed to get some fresh air and clear my head, and I decided to record an episode of the podcast while I was out there because season 4 is coming soon in December. I'm excited. But I have not been before you all in a while. I know I'm looking good. The skin's glowing. I look happy. I'm here to confirm all of your assumptions that I am very happy. I am glowing. I do feel good. I'm blessed. I can't even lie. But as you can see from the title of this video today, they will not come healed. And then I'm going to give you some updates on myself and my life and all that good stuff because I know y'all want to hear them. So, come healed. You know, this generation is so cute. Y'all have these ideas that a person should heal from all of their childhood trauma, all of their relationship drama, be able to communicate, all of that stuff before you get in the picture. And I'll be honest, even if they have cultivated some type of communication skill, that doesn't mean that they'll be able to communicate with you effectively because everybody's different. It's just like sex. How one person likes it is different from how another person's like it. So they may have mastered their ex's body. However, that doesn't mean that they are going to master yours. You have to teach them. It is a process. It is a working, living document. You know how your supervisor will say, "Oh, it's a live document. It's an active document." That means that we're continuously adding things to it and updating it and upgrading it, right? And so that's what that is in your relationship. Also, with healing, healing comes in spurts. Healing is continuous. So they may have healed from certain things. You may be able to say, well, if you have this type of trauma, that I can't deal with. So some men there may say, oh, well, if you've been sexually assaulted, I'm not equipped to handle a woman like that. And he has to know himself and be self-aware to even admit that, right? For whatever reason he has. However, he can't say, oh, I want a woman that's healed from everything, because it's not realistic. It's not realistic. The older you are, the more life you live, the more you go through, the more you've experienced, the more people you've encountered, the more opportunities you've had to embark on new journeys and put yourself out there, right? So it's not realistic. So he will not come healed. And you have to ask yourself, what am I willing to deal with? Now, the reason why I don't talk about this often is because relationships, interpersonal relationships in general, are what my platform is based off of. However, when I started, it was really based off of a woman and her level of self-confidence and her belief in herself and her ability to navigate situations as a feminine woman, right? Stepping into her power, understanding who she is. It wasn't about having a healthy relationship with a man. It was about having a healthy relationship with yourself first. And so a lot of women now on my platform are being realistic. And they're saying, okay, well, I've healed from this situation. I know that situation wasn't going to go in my favor. However, now I want more. Now I want to be in a committed relationship. Now I want to be loved. Now I want to experience what it's like to have a man from a healed space because I was broken before. And so I was looking to pour into someone, and I was looking to, there was a new challenge there. And so I say all that to say, I'm going to be doing more videos on healthy relationships and communication just because where I'm at right now in my life, I am what we call a preconception health ambassador. And if you're not following my page, love underscore the letter N, the letter D fitness, love underscore N fitness, please go follow. But on that page, I am a preconception health ambassador, which talks about how to prepare yourself pre-pregnancy, physically, mentally, emotionally, all of that good stuff. And I'm just excited for this phase because as a clinician and being pregnant, going through my pregnancy, I realized how many disparities there were in our healthcare system when it comes to pregnancy and understanding what to expect and being scared and things of that nature. Because it's a lot, even for older moms if you're a first-time mother. So I can only imagine how it is for a younger woman who may not have that knowledge either. And so doing a bunch of videos on health and wellness and avoiding toxic substances. And I'm basically an influencer for this company for the next few months. And I'm excited about that. But while we're on that topic, I think it's bringing up a lot of information that I know I haven't shared with you ladies. And things that I typically talk about in consultations, like most of the time when you come to the platform, you're coming because you want to feel empowered and you're tired of being treated a certain way and you want better relationships with men. However, once we set up a consultation, I get deeper. We go deeper into your goals. I'll talk to you about the type of person you want to be, the type of information that you need from me, and I curate a very specific package just for you so that you can get your needs met. And so I'm excited about this. I am, but Preconception Health Ambassador, more information on relationships and health and all of that good stuff. Also, if you are not following the SelfLove Closet on Instagram, go follow. It says, well, it's spelled exactly how it sounds, the SelfLove Closet. I have brought back my natural skincare to include the mango papaya body butter. The mango papaya lip balm is coming soon. And I also have the organic brown sugar scrub, which is an excellent exfoliant. And then I have some herbal teas to prevent you all from getting sick and to keep you warm during these winter months as well. And I also have a tea specifically for women with heavy or painful cycles. So I'm excited about those. And I wanted to, I originally wasn't going to start back with like the butters and the scrubs and stuff like that. But I'm like, I enjoy this a little too much. And so I wanted to be able to bring back my top two sellers because I did have a natural skincare line at one point for about 5 years. What else is new? I have a healthy baby. I had a wonderful home birth. It was beautiful. My husband delivered the baby. My family was here, specifically my siblings. Not the baby girl. I've been trying not to yawn, but it's 6:15 in the morning. I think you understand. But I had a healthy baby, and I'm just so excited that I was determined to have a healthy pregnancy. That's my baby right there. I'm about to go get him in a second. But yeah, it's just everything's been beautiful. I also ended up going back to work early. So I always said, like, I don't want to have to go back to work after 6 weeks. But shit happens. So we ended up getting a notice that we had to relocate. They're supposedly doing some remodeling in our apartment building, and we're like on a month-to-month type of lease, and so we had to move. And so I took a bit of a hiatus from returning back to YouTube because I'm like, I'm a new mom. Um, I'm a wife now. I don't have the capacity to wear all of these hats at the same time. And that's why I haven't been doing as many videos, and I've been doing more of the like voice memos and voice blogs. Let me go get the baby. Hold on a second. I know y'all probably going to see him. All right, baby boy. All right, sweet baby. All right, y'all. Can you say hey? He just woke up, so he's like, he's out of it. This is my sweet baby. And so yeah, where was I actually? Oh yeah, just working on relocating. And so my husband was focused on getting bills paid and just making sure that we were good there. And I went back to work so I can focus on getting some funds together for the move. And thankfully, I did have my emergency fund, which I talk to you ladies about all the time. But that emergency fund also helped us get a new set of tires on the truck. And so it was just absolutely perfect. So everything went as planned. We did find a place, but I needed to take a little break to focus on that and just make sure everything was good with that. So I'm thankful that I did. I really am. And so, yeah, so that propelled me into work a little bit sooner, but I have no regrets. It was very necessary. And I always want to make sure that my family is good. And so this is what I talk about when I've told you ladies about just maneuvering within your relationship and understanding that relationships and marriage are a little bit different than being a sugar baby or a spoiled girlfriend, that causes for a different level of intention, right? And some people will say sacrifice, but I don't mind working from home, doing what I love, being a therapist, so that I can make sure my son has a place to live, right? That matters. Um, and I'm blessed because I have a husband who is able to take care of the bills so that I could focus on that and just be a mom and not have to stress about anything else. So definitely blessed. And I'm just looking forward to all the other things that I have coming up next. But I'm working on so many projects right now, y'all. It's crazy. The SelfLove Closet, which is my new business. I say new because I did bring some items back, but the teas are new for me. Um, I'll be adding consultations soon. I do have an email address. It is support@theselflovecloset.com if you have any questions about anything that I'm doing right now. Um, I am just focused on the podcast with Hanging Out with Love and delivering information on the platform, but Hanging Out with Love is not really a formal business entity anymore. I've taken this platform to a level of mentorship. And if people want like one-on-one mentorship, that can be paid for. But this right here, I gotta give you the game to a certain extent. It's so many women who are missing critical information that I don't even think it would be fair to charge you all for this. Like God has given me so much knowledge to pour into you all and has blessed me in such a way where I'm able to be a vessel to you. That's really what this is all about. Like I was never really comfortable with exposing myself in certain ways, especially any shortcomings or anything that made me emotional. But now I'm in a position where it's like, God, you've just been using me so much and putting me in positions to win over and over and over again. And so I have no choice but to tell people who's making me great like this. I have no choice. Everything that I said I wanted, I didn't get it the very year that I wanted it, but everything I said I wanted, I've gotten. Even down to my GPA. Y'all, I wrote down on my board that I wanted to have a 3.8 GPA. I was going to get accepted into grad school. I was going to graduate on time, and I was going to have a 3.8 GPA. I graduated with a 3.7. I maintained a 3.8 my whole time in school, and I just ended up getting a B in a class. I may have gotten a B in 2 classes. Either way, I ended up with a 3.7 and still graduated summa cum laude, graduated with honors. Didn't get the job of my dreams the first time, but because I was doing direct care and I had to be in person some of the time, and the other sessions were virtual. But I have a great job now with a lot of flexibility. I can be at home with my son. It's like there's always going to be a trade-off. If I want the therapist job with more money, 9 times out of 10, I'll have to be in a supervisory role. And I did get offered a job recently that I could have taken that paid about $16,000 more than what I'm making now. And I would rather have my freedom. I'd rather be doing this at 6:24 and have the freedom to knowing that once I put my baby back to sleep, I can take a nap. This is one of my busier days where I have a meeting in the morning, but I have the day to relax and rest and replenish myself. And then we got to pack up some stuff because we got to get up out of here. But I'm just so thankful, y'all. I can't even lie. Like, I have no complaints, bro. I really don't. I planned so well for my baby, and I planned for my maternity leave. to where even when we had to take a little detour, it was like, okay, let's just get back into the swing of things. Um, and I'm finding myself in a position where, you okay, baby? I'm finding myself in a position where, um, oh wow, okay, poopy man. I'm finding myself in a position where it's like my growth is, I'm in an uncomfortable season of growth. And when I say uncomfortable, I mean like I'm being pushed to grow. It was sort of unexpected, but it's not uncomfortable in a sense where I don't want to grow in these areas or I don't need to grow in this area. Like it's been a long time coming. Um, so I'm just thankful to be in a position to accept the growth and to embrace it. I'm just thankful. It's a lot of things that I'm growing through. I'm growing professionally because I'm understanding that trade off a little bit better. If you want more money, you may have to give up your time with your babies, time with your spouse, time with your extended family. And you may not want that. And right now is the season where I don't want that. So I have other ways to supplement my income that won't take up as much of my time. Um, I'm in a season of growth with my own mental health, recognizing the things that I need, learning how to manage my emotions better, getting back to that equilibrium because throughout my pregnancy, that was very difficult for me, having all those hormones. Your emotions are going all over the place, but that doesn't mean to just allow them to have a free for all. Like my emotions don't control me, it's the other way around, right? And being very intentional about my health and about the people that I keep around me and about the things that I need in order for me to feel fulfilled and loved and for me to grow. It's just so many different areas where I'm like expanding so quickly. I just got some new books. My Eric Thomas book, You Owe You, it's downstairs, but that's his new book. It is a #1 bestseller on Amazon. Go get it. And it is good so far. I've only gotten a couple pages in. Um, my friend gave me this book on breath work, a little book of self-care breath work. Use the power of breath to energize your body and focus your mind. She got me this book during my pregnancy. I don't like my nails. They're like French tips and they're just silver. I love them. And then I just got another book. It's called Guided Journal for Women with Anxiety. Prompts and practices to release worry, manage stress, and embrace calm. And I got this book because I feel like I've been experiencing some postpartum anxiety. And this book is by Amanda Landry. And this other book is by Nathalia Westmacott Brown. I love it. So yeah, those are the 3 books that I'm currently reading. Ladies, get you some books. Like if you're not a reader, you need to become one. Seriously. Are you finished, son? Well, yeah, my baby is just thriving, doing well, super happy. And I just have no complaints, but I will keep you ladies posted on everything that I do, of course. Make sure you're following those pages, love_ND fitness and the SelfLove Closet as well. I have so many different journeys going on that I'm documenting. And it's like, if you want to follow, It's right there for you to follow, you know. I don't have anything to hide. But I'm just excited about everything that I'm doing and looking forward to continuing to grow in these areas. Because I'm always trying to improve myself, always. So I hope you all like this video. Heal not come heal, babe. It's not going to happen. There are certain areas that you haven't necessarily healed in. Just because you are working on growth and healing does not mean that you're going to be this perfect person when you get into a relationship. Like I said, healing and growth is continuous. So just keep that in mind and sit down with yourself and ask yourself, what kind of trauma am I willing to deal with? Or what kind of healing do they have to have in order for me to be okay with this arrangement? Ooh, excuse me. But I'm going to go. I'm going to put my sweet baby, play with him a little bit before he goes back to sleep. And yeah, I will be making more videos soon, but I had to come up here and give y'all that brief update because I haven't seen you all in a while. If you made it to the end of this video, drop a red heart in the comments. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you follow all of my good old Instagram pages. Or you can follow this platform as well. It's Hanging Out with Love on Instagram. Peace.